Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel The Alchemist. Today I will make you a small tour of the radiochemistry lab presently where I am working, and this lab is the Wayne State University lab of Michigan, United States. So let's see how this radiochemistry lab looks like. I hope you will like this video and you will enjoy this video. Please watch till the end. So let's start the video. So this is my radiopharmaceutical lab, and here you can see the basic instruments. Like this is the HPLC machines. I hope the guys who are working with the chemistry, they all knows about this HPLC machines, and the computer which will operate these HPLCs. And this is a deep freezer, like for keeping our compound very safely in negative temperature, at the same time 0 degree centigrade temperature. And these are the instruments what are used for the different purposes. This is the sonication machine, and we all know about the sonication machine which will produce the ultrasounds to dissolve some mixing some different solvents. And this is the radio TLC operator, and it will give a radio TLC setup. And here you can see this is the another machine which will actually use for calculating that the strength of our molecule, how much it is radioactive, and what is the level of the radioactivity and all. And you can see this is another small instruments. This is actually used for understanding that the radiation is there or not around us. If there is some radiation, it will show the reading that how much radiation is there. If the radiation is out of the certain range, it will give some beeping sound that will be a alarm for you that not to go or not to expose too much radiation. And this side, if you come, this is the chemistry part. And like a normal chemistry lab, while I am working basically because I came from the organic chemistry background. And here you can see this is a THF distillation plant. This is a hood 1, this is the hood 2, and in the hood 2 this is my reaction is going on. You can see this reaction is going on in the nitrogen conditions. So this nitrogen is now currently switched off for some reasons, and if we want to switch on this nitrogen, this is the nitrogen cylinder, so we can switch on like this slightly, and you can see the bubbles will come out from here when I slowly switch on this. So yes, bubbles are coming, right? Yes. So that means the nitrogens are switched on, and this reaction is going on now. And this is the rota vapor. We know this rota vapor which will use for the evaporation of solvent. And this is the pump of the rota vapor, which is a water pump here. Basically we will use some chiller pump that is not there in this lab, but okay, so it is manageable with this situation. And this is the high vacuum pump, and this is the UV light. You can see here that it will produce 254 nanometer and 365 nanometer. And you can see here, so there is another separate room for the weighing balance and all. So you can see here this there are two weighing balance. One is more sensitive weighing balance and one is less sensitive weighing balance. For the higher weight we will use this, and for the lower weight we will use this one. And this is another small hood where we can work during the weighing balance using. So here you can see there are two hoods. These hoods are basically these hoods are for the carbon 11 F18. This is for the zirconium. So these two hoods we are using for the radio labeling, and these are for the radio isotopes. We will use these two hoods, and you can see here like it is written very clearly that caution radioactive materials. So actually this is very dangerous place. If you don't have a proper protections, you should not go there. And this is the radio reactors. Radio reactors are looking like this. I think you cannot see anything so until I switch on this light. So if I switch on this light, it looks like this. You can see there is a very good setup which is there inside, and this setup basically it is connected to the cyclotron machine. So the radioisotope will come in the cyclotron machine, from the cyclotron machine, and it will mix up with our compound, and it will give a chemical reaction which will form a radiopharmaceuticals. That is the last step from the precursor to radiopharmaceutical synthesis. So I'm just switching off the light now. Yeah. So, and this is the computer, and like that there are several computers which are actually monitor this kind of radio reactions. And here you can see there are different modules which will set for this radio labeling of the precursors. And yeah, so we'll show you the another two hoods. So the similar kind of another two hoods are there here, which will have a radio reactor, and basically it all are connected to the cyclotron machine. And I will not going to show cyclotron machine now, because that will be there in the separate room. So here you can not see. I think if you switch on light, then you can see inside the similar kind of modules. So these modules are using for the radio leveling of the precursors, and these are the computers which will operate these modules. And this is basically very old one, and this module is very old one, but it's still working. Yeah, so if we come to now this room, this is the cyclotron machine operating. You can see there is lot of sensors are there which will give some signals that your cyclotron machine is working properly or not, because once it will leakage or something, it will have some anomaly, it can go for a danger, because this is the radioisotopes which can harm the humans in some different way. Okay, so there are some, this room is for some store rooms, and there are a lot of solvents which will keep for the storing and all. Yeah, this is the hot surface of, this is the hot chamber, so which will make hot some glasswares and all to dry up properly. And yeah, so this is a small tour. I hope you like this lab, and in future if you are going to work with this radiochemistry, I hope you have to use all those instruments, and you will get to know about these instruments much better way. And thank you so much for watching this video.